to A Moment with Rose. There is a commodity that we've all been given an equal amount of, regardless of where we live, our hue, our gender, our age. What is that? Time. Time is so important that there is nothing we can do without time. It's more valuable than money because you know what? We can do everything with time, but we can't use money for everything. Yet, because many of us don't understand the value of time, we squander it. The scripture says in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15 and 16, "See that you walk circumspectly, not as foolish, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil." What does it mean to redeem the time? In other words, it means being constantly aware of the ticking clock, knowing that this time is limited. When we were sent on planet Earth, we're all allotted a certain amount of time we're going to use to make an impact of eternal value. And if we don't know this, there's a problem here. Every one of us has 24 hours in a day. But one of the things I have learned is how to apportion this time. I learned from Mary Kay Ash to prioritize my life according to God, family, and career. If we know this, then even prioritizing our time will be best in this order. How do we spend time with the family? If you're a family person, for example, we need to start learning to spend quality time with our children. That is a time that when we lose, we can never retrieve because our children are growing. If you don't spend time with them when they are little and your eyes just open up when they're adults, that time has passed. What needed to be impacted has been lost. The same with even spending time with our spouse. There are many things we need to put in each other. If that time is gone, we ruin relationships. Prioritizing the use of time. Many people have squandered time because they don't know. A survey states that the average American spends 4 to 6 hours watching television. So when you become 60 years old, by that time you will have spent at least 15 years of your time watching TV. In other words, you are watching other people fulfill their dream. What are you doing about yours? And with whom are you spending time? Dr. David McLaren of Harvard, who is a social psychologist, said that the people with whom you habitually associate will determine 95% if you will be a success or a failure. And at the wise King Solomon, in Proverbs 13, verse 20, it says that walk with the wise, for the companion of fools suffers harm. So the people you surround yourself with will determine what you become. And Jim Rohn, the great guy, said, you become a combined average of the closest 5 people you always spend time with. Who are you spending time with? How are they impacting your life? Make the most of every moment you have. Time cannot be recalled. If you lose it, you can never gain it. In the whole history of mankind, there has never been a time that you lost time and you went to a judge and they gave you that time. You can lose time. It will never be regained. If you lose money, you can get it back. Even in the Bible, I was wondering about this, that there was a time when somebody like Joshua, who was a powerful guy, because he needed time to fight some wars, a particular battle in mind, he prayed. And you know what God did? He stopped the sun from setting. But even in that, time still went by. Time still went by. Even in the pandemic, the time has not stopped. We are now in August. Time has been going. Maximized every moment. This was A Moment with Rose. Subscribe, and share.